Hello everybody. Sorry I've not uploaded any videos last week. I was busy crocheting for this event I had, because I had like 3 craft events in a whole week. And yeah, the first one was, actually I was pleased because not much sold on the first one. Went out of the district for that. But the last 2, it was all but a sellout, to be honest. I've got a few things left. I will be doing this because they do it right the way now until October. They do it actually twice a week or 3 times a week, can't remember, but I'm doing a Friday every other week there because I really enjoyed it and it was fun, and it was nice to mix with other crafters and everything as well. So I really had a good time and done very well. So I'm not saying it's going to be like that all the time. It was Easter week, so of course I sold a lot of Easter things. Anyway, back in the studio now. So what I'm aiming to do is, like, the week I don't do it, I will be in here doing videos, and then hopefully that'll cover me for the week that maybe not that I can't get in here, but I'll be in here not so much because I need to crochet things. It depends on what I sell, you know. I know I've got a load of key rings to do because I've got about 2 left. so sold most of it. Right, and I'll be doing other things. It won't just be crochet. I'll be making other things for it, you know, because you know what I'm like. I do dot around doing different crafts, and I enjoy it. So I'm going to, you know, incorporate some other things too. Right, this month's freebie, okay, which is on my Ko-fi. All the links are down below, okay. And there was 8 pages. Sorry, my train of thought went then. 8 pages. So there was sort of like, yeah, I love this paper. Do you know what I mean? I'm inspired by it. It's quite grungy. It's just, I think you could rip and tear it and have some fun. So, and then, so I've got one with a little bit of something going on, then a plain one. Okay. And the same, that's the plain one. Well, plainish. And then that's the one with a few butterflies and everything on. Then I made a couple of tags for you that you can layer up, and, you know, words and everything are on my Ko-fi. You just have to scroll through. There's a few pages of words on there that would, I think, some are spring. If they're not, please let me know and I'll sort some out. I'm sure I know there's most probably Christmas and some spring ones. And that is the other tag. Then I done some toppers, okay, and then I shrunk it down for ease of printing because sometimes the smaller ones are quite handy for different things, okay, because these can be journal covers. These fit, I think these fit the time cards that you can do, you know, your matchbox things with your little notebook inside. They fit lovely on that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to do a little project. It won't be very much because I need to get on with my shabby chic journal because I want to finish that. So I thought I have a page pretending it's a page in a journal, okay, because I'm going to do a few of these and then at the end of it may put a journal together. So all of the things that I make. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm going to do like a pocket with a flick tag that comes over. So let's get a plain one. That'll be all right for now to make my pocket. Oh, I've got some words I found. Look, I've got loads of them cut somewhere, but I've got all shabby chic stuff around me. All right, so I thought I'd make a pocket out of that, which will work. Like a full page pocket on the front. Yeah, okay. Do we want, yeah, we do. So I'm just wondering if I wanted flaps on it, so I'll just fold that. All right. And so I cut that back here, then I can do 1/2 inch flap on that side. There we go. Okay. I cooked for the family yesterday. So I thought, because I hadn't done anything over the Easter, so it was nice to cook for them, and a nice big roast, and I really enjoyed it. So that was good. Right, still want that, but still need the cutter, to be honest. I might be a bit sort of like higgledy-piggledy today. Because I am still quite tired. Right, if I do that, and then I can cut, which I should have done in the first place, you see. There, so if I drop down a bit, cut off. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice fit. Okay, I will put some washi tape along there, because that's quite thin paper I printed on there. Way of using up the ones you don't like. And then I'm going to put a circle in the middle. I've done similar to this before, so I thought I really like those papers. Doing a deep one, just a shallow one. Didn't get that very in the middle, did I, folks? So I'm going to have to come over. So I just make a slightly bigger one. That's it. That's better. That's what I mean. Everything to be most probably wonky today. Okay. So that's that. Then I thought I'd have a belly band across, and when whether that would work, I don't know, but a sort of low belly band, right? And then the tag that goes in here flips over, okay, and then it slips in here. Yeah, that's my thinking, but whether that will work, I have no idea until I've done it, because it's just in my head. I'm just looking for a piece of card to just gives that an extra bit of strength. Yep. Okay, right, I'm going to stitch around my pocket, okay, because I won't be stitching it in, because of the flaps, all right, so I will stitch around it now, and I will stitch that with a bit of zigzag, okay, then I will stick that. I'm not sure where I want that to go yet, okay, so I'm going to leave that free until I've done the inside, yeah, and see what happens with how low I need it to be able to bend the tag to slip inside it. Okay, right, but I'll go and do that bit first. Right, so I stitched around that. I think black would look brilliant, but I was lazy and I kept what I had in there because that's what I'm going to be using in a minute on my other journal, so I didn't want to change it, but black would look quite dramatic, and I think, you know, make everything sort of pop. So at the moment, you know, this is longer than I need, but that's the sort of thing I do, and then I cut it. Okay, I've cut a few bits out that I think I'm going to use. to make some kind of thing going on. And I've also cut out the tag. Okay, now depending on where you want your tag to come, I've just gone over, it's about, oh gosh, 1/4 inch, something like that. Okay, I've just folded it, and I think that's going to look quite nice. And then we could incorporate a bit of blue there or not, so depending, but that's, and it's going to come down to about there because we only want to flick that bottom of the tag in. All right, so that's one of the tags cut and then folded over about 1/4 inch. Okay, so we need to add an extension, yeah, and back this with line paper so that you can actually write on that and write on the other one as well. I've printed another piece onto the same card as what I use for my tags. Okay, it's about 200 GSM, I think. All right, so what I would do is I would cut the width, okay, then put it in the pocket to see what length we need to on inside the pocket, yeah, because it's most probably a bit longer. All right, so I will mark that. So I just come inside that line a little tiny bit so I miss it, in case I've used pen, a pen mark there. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. So that will be on there, and the stitching is going to most probably come up a little bit. Okay, so we'll stitch this on but not the flaps or else. And then that should be the right length, yeah. All right, let's have a look. So the stitching a little bit, so I'll come up there. Okay, so we shouldn't need any of that. Then I would stick that to that, yeah, and then cover that with line paper, and I would also cover that with line paper, yeah. I think we're all right, actually. You can always trim a little bit off the bottom if it's too long, not a problem. So let's stick that down with line paper and get that going. So I've got glue on the back, so what you got to do is you literally have to line that up and then crease it, okay, because sometimes you're a little bit out and then it will go wonky. So that's it. Of course I'd already put glue on the back, but hey ho. Right, we're all right. Now we can carry on. Might look a bit fiddly the way I've done it because, like I said, but it's not. It's but it looks really nice in a journal. And because mine are usually packed full of stuff, it's actually nice to have things like tags and that actually got journaling space on the back. So, okay, I'll be stitching around mine, so I'm not really worried about that. And then we're going to put a grommet in here and a dangle. Right, so I'm going to ink it all up. Okay, stitch around, but like I said, black would look brilliant. Okay, but mine is going to be done in, what am I using? Like ivory cream type one. Okay. Yep, right, okay. Right, that's all done. Okay, stitched around everywhere. All right, and what I did do is just trimmed a little bit, which you'll see, off of the bottom, because that card here, because we cut it out of the same pieces like that, it was just printed onto card. So I've just trimmed a little bit off the bottom there, okay, to allow for some stitching. All right, so that's that. So the next thing we have to work out is where we want, I want mine quite low, so because if we go up here, that'll be hard to get the card in. So I'm going here and I'm going to incorporate a bit of this blue, but on that side, not on the same side. So say about there. I might even come a bit lower actually to that point of that tag there. I think that hopefully we can flick that in. Might even, yeah, time we have a grommet here. I think that's about right. So let's put a bit of glue on to keep that in place. So you need to do all the stitching first, you see, because once the pocket's down. But if you were doing this and your pages are already pre-done, then that's okay too. You just stick it down, do all your sewing, and then you stick it down. So never worry. It still looks okay. Just make sure that's straight. Yep. Right. I'll just go and stitch over that, and we can stick this pocket down. I do like to mitre this top bit though, just in case sometimes you see them, so it's best to mitre those a little bit. Doesn't matter about the bottom ones, but just in case you see a bit of white, just do that. Okay, right, so I stitched that on. Okay, then I glued the sides down. Okay, if you're not stitching at all, then you'll need to use a bead of glue down the bottom there. Okay, but I just stitched mine, okay, through there. Right, so this then goes in here, and I think that's gonna tuck in easily there, so that's great. So I'm going to put a grommet in the bottom here, okay, and also decorate the front and on the inside, yeah. So that's how it's going to go. Let's put the grommet in first. And then you can hang sort of like, oh, I'll keep that out, a dangle or something like that. What should we use? Let's use copper, I think. Perfect. Right, and then we'll decorate that. I thought I'd come up with, slip that about there, so that's just underneath that. I have a circle behind it for a bit of contrast. I'll go that way, I think. There. Yeah, I'll do that first, I think. So I've inked around everything, okay. Like that, and then I'll tell you what, just honestly, this little bit here was just stuck to me. Now I think I'm going to use it because I don't know where it come from. It was really weird. Things like that happen to me, you know, and I think that just, whoa, it's just the right colour. I bet you think it is all planned. I wish I could say I was that organised, because I'm not at all. They would look lovely if the wings stuck out, but you know what it's like. They won't stay like that in a journal. So I'll tell you what we could do though. Let's put some gems. I saw them this morning when I put my iPad down. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's a mess in here again because just before the craft show I was sanding tiles down and doing different things. And I was going to put that there too. Yeah, I can put that down, and then I'll put the, try and find the, oh god, the cutting thing I use. See, I can tell I've been tired because I'm not very good with words. I'm tired. Or straightness. Right, I found one, my orange one, but that's why I got it, because it was orange, because I would see it. It's totally disappeared. I am going to use a tiny bit of glue on these. I think I'll use 2. There's a couple of other things that I wanted to do, which I'll tell you. Oh, plus the inside, if you know what I mean, but let's stick them down. These are not very sticky anymore, so it needs a bit of glue. Right, they will have to dry. What I did, I cut some of this out. One of the pages somewhere. Might have been here. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, I've just put some double-sided sticky tape down, then cut that out because I'm going to use that as sort of like a mock washi tape, because I thought it would be nice to have a little bit of blue down here. Not that much though. I'm going to cut that. Not that much, I think. Right, I did find some blue. It wasn't the same sari silk as that, but on my sari silk pile, this one's quite dark on this end. So I think I'll just get away with it, I think. Yeah, I don't know what pile sari silk that come from. I have no idea. I'll say it was only a little bit that, and I did find a little bit more that was hanging around. So when I used that, oh, I couldn't tell you. It's long enough, if not. I'll have to cut another bit. I'm always doing this, you know. So funny. It's only because I don't like waste, and then I usually cut some off, and I'm left with bits like that, but they've come in handy, I must say. Right. Got ya. Okay. Just gonna give that a bit better shape at the bottom there. Okay, right, before I stick that in, that's good, I like that. I'm gonna add something to this one here. So what did I think? Might as well use one of that, and a bit, just tore a bit from the paper. Like that. Put that there. And that was just punched out. I want him there. There we go. It's a nice little pocket in that, made with those papers, isn't it? I might have to wait for that to go in. I'll just go general and then not move it around a lot. go under there fine. There we go. A little spread for your journals there. Okay, yeah. So like I said, I'm going to keep these, and maybe time, because I thought sometimes I only make it with that kit just to show, you know, a sample, and I don't really do anything with it. So I thought, well, this way, if I do put them on some paper, then they can go into a journal, and could look quite fun at the end. Totally different, but could be fun. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching then, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.